Thank you, Mulemi. It's of course it's a good morning here. I can see fans just coming in one by one, getting into the stadium. They want to catch the finals for today, and of course, one of the finals is the 5,000 women's race, where you have 17 athletes: Miriam Cherop from Prisons, Maureen Chabor from National Police. We have Caroline Kariba from AK Diaspora. We have Caroline Nyaga, Police. Linda Chepkemoy, Western. Daisila Gerono from KDF. Annie Tieko from Nairobi. Florence Chepkoech, Nairobi. Nancy Chepkemei from KDF. Rebecca Mwangi from Kenya Prisons. Miriam Chemtai Kibet from Nairobi. Judy Chepkoech from AK Diaspora. And we have Fancy Chepkoech, South Rift. Masi Chepkemoy, Nairobi. Virginia Nyambura, National Police. Tabitha Wanjiru from Nairobi. And Venenza Chepeit. And of course, I will be discussing the race here with one of the top athletes. That is, Mulemi has introduced her so well. I don't need to repeat that, but she is here. That is Isabella Uchichi. We are waiting for the start of that race, and then we shall be able to analyze the race as she gives us tips on how to run a 5,000 meters race. Remember, we are coming live from NYAYO National Stadium in Nairobi, day 3 of the National Championships trials for the Commonwealth Games. And off they go. We have 17 athletes, of course, fighting for slots. Remember, we did the semi-finals on Thursday, and today is the final day. So, Isabella, karibu sana. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Say hi to our viewers. I know they are watching and they're listening, so just salamia hawa.
Hey, Wakenya Mchambo, welcome to the 5,000. As we look forward to it the best to represent us in the 5,000, the Commonwealth. You are most welcome.
Well, Isabella, maybe you can tell us about the 12 laps. How did you use to tackle this event? Because nowadays I can see it's something like a sprint. It's turning to be a sprint.
Yeah, 5,000 is technically you have to be super in your mind. 12 and a half laps is not easy. So it's a matter of using your brain at some point and being at the best. So during my time, we used to learn using tactics, and especially when you are running for the Kenya team, especially an event like today, you are only aiming to get the best to be in the team to represent the country. So you have to plan yourself well, and in part of planning, you have to know who you are running with. That's the most important thing. Yeah.
And of course, most of the time, the Ethiopians have been giving us trouble in this distance. But now other countries are coming up. They're doing so well nowadays. Maybe what is happening?
There's nothing special happening. Things are evolving, and we are evolving too. We used to be known as the best, but people have learned from us. And I don't want to use the term they are overcoming us, but we are also evolving. And I look forward to a place that will never lose in the 5,000, especially when we have the likes of Beatrice. But when Beatrice is not there, but I believe those who are in there today, the likes of Rebecca and Maureen, I know they can do well. Yeah.
And of course, Isabella, in short, is saying we should not now continue depending on Ugali and Mursik. We need to do something extra so that we can be able to do well in this event. Maybe you can tell us about about the training itself for the 5,000 meters. Are you supposed to do maybe long runs, speed sessions? Tell us about that.
5,000 training, you have to have the right speed. You have to have the right lapping. That's speed endurance. And at the same time, you have to get the best during the last, that's the sprint. So you have to coordinate all of them. Body flexibility too has to be there. So in general, a 5,000 for this in nowadays is just like a long sprint. So you have to do all the coordinations, and all that is required of a sprinter is still required in the 5,000 for you to be at the best.
Thank you very much. That is Isabella. We are still with her here. We are still discussing, but of course, 2 laps down. That is 10 laps to go, and of course, that is currently leading. That is Caroline Kariba, a student in the in the US, who is leading. But of course, now Nancy Chepkemei from KDF now taking the lead with Caroline Nyaga. Of course, they are now taking the lead there. And remember, there is also Miriam Chebet, Miriam, the under 20 silver medalist in 1500 meters in 2018. She has been training in Kericho, and she's hanging on there in the middle, there representing Kenya Prisons. But of course, she's also Japan based. She has been in Japan for some time. We have Rebecca Mwangi also from Prisons, who is also from Japan. We have also Judy Chepkoech from Diaspora. She is a student in the USA. So those are some of the athletes you are going to watch. But of course, we have also athletes from the Nairobi region, Central Rift. We have Southern and all the other regions who are represented here. But Virginia now taking control of the race. She was a former steeplechase athlete. She used to pace until she started doing it herself. 2024, she was in the team that won gold at the 2 kilometers relay. That is in the cross country in Serbia. So she is trying to also pull the others there. Of course, I told you they are exchanging leads here, and the race is too early to tell who is who. We will be able to know after maybe 4 laps to go, so that we can be able to know who is leading and who is going to take control of the race. And we are here with Isabella. Isabella, remember, has a silver medal from Olympics in Athens. Tell us about the silver that you won. How had you calculated for that race?
I remember that race was a funny race that day. We were in the final with Edith Masai was at her best then, with Debaba and with Meseret Deva. So the 4 of us had raced in the year before we came to the Olympics, and we knew each other well. Of course, the Ethiopians had the best last lap. It used to start at around 500. So everybody had learned each where to start. As a person, personally, I used to be very good in lapping, but I had a problem when it comes to the last 300. But that day, I remember the race, I just took it easy, and I told myself, today, I want to try to see what can happen. So the race was very slow the first 3 laps. The 4th lap was too fast at 60. I told myself if I go with a 60, I may stop at some point. But I told myself today, let me take it at 65. So there was one Ethiopian but Turkey resident took a 60, followed by Edith, and then the Baba. The second one, they took at 63. Me, I maintained at 65, and I was confident. So I'm sorry to say that day, I don't know what happened. All of them stopped.
That is interesting.
I came in like now. I took the pace myself. The last around 9 laps, I was leading to the last 200 meters. That's when Deva came and took the race, and I finished second.
Wow, that was so nice. And of course, I've met Defa severally in Addis Ababa, and she really remembers you and Vivian.
We are friends. We are still friends. We talk, and I was in Ethiopia this year, and she accommodated me.
Wow.
So we enjoyed. We are still friends. We were just like enemies when we were running, but at the end of it, it's a sport. It's a sport, yeah.
Great. That is Isabella talking about that race. And Isabella, when you mentioned about Ethiopians having tactics, I once talked to a former coach, that is Kosgei, if you can remember Kosgei. Yeah, they went to 2001 World Championships, where they hatched how to win a gold medal through Kamathi. And at one time, Kosgei told me he went to peep and see what Haile was doing. Haile was doing something, and they had asked for a privacy in training, so they went and hid, and then they were doing something, and Kosgei saw what they were doing, and he came and applied to his team, and that is how Kenya managed to win a gold medal through Charles Kamathi. Well, 6 laps to go. We've now seen they've started separating there. The pace is going up. What can you say about maybe the pace? Of course, when in a competition, I know this is a trial, but in competition, when you are running with other countries or other competitors.
What I can say about the pace, first I've already said that you have to know who you are running with. In a championship like this, sometimes we don't need the time. We need the win. So it depends on what you are doing. And let me say, you have to be really tactically okay, especially to the last lap, so that you can achieve that place of representing the country. The most important in a championship. But when it comes to other races, you have to prepare well, because you have a pacemaker in other races. In a championship, it's not. So it's you to pace yourself and to make sure you are among the winners.
Among these athletes competing here today, we have Miriam Cherop, who is normally does 1,500 meters. And the other day during the semi-finals, I saw the finishing kick she had. Do you think maybe an athlete running in such a race needs to also run in 1,500 so that she can gain that speed?
Yeah, it's good that you do the right speed work. But when it comes to a championship like this, tactically, when you are running with a 1,500-meter runner, you have to be yourself prepared. You have to take the laps very fast so that she or he doesn't come to kick you at the last point. So as a 5,000 runner, I can say if you are running with a 1,500, be careful. You have to take your pace higher so that you can have to level with her in the last lap. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, 4 laps to go there now. Nancy Chepkemei from the Kenya Defense Forces taking the lead there. And hanging there is the Lemotit athlete. That is the Lemotit athlete that is, of course, following closely. Mercy Chepkemoi representing Nairobi region, but from not from Lemotit, but Tiloa camp, that is in Keringet in Nakuru. And of course, she's still hanging there. I can see Miriam there. I can see Rebecca also hanging. And Caroline Nyaga is also still in the mix. Of course, Virginia coming from the outside lane there. It's now getting faster because they have to take positions to make sure that they get the 3 slots on offer. Remember, Kenya will be trying to win a gold medal in this event after missing in the last edition where we had... actually, they'll be defending because it's Beatrice Chebet who won that race in 2022. So Beatrice Chebet is not around this year. She is on maternity leave. We want to wish her well. Maybe you can send greetings to Beatrice Chebet wherever she is.
Beatrice, wherever you are, welcome to motherhood. It's a good experience. The first experience, you'll come to tell us what you saw. Wish you well.
Yeah, and of course, I know we'll be seeing her very soon doing preparing for the World Championships next year, because she'll be looking forward to defend her title in Beijing, China. In your observation right now, what can you say about this race, Isabella?
I'm seeing Rebecca Mwangi positioning herself very well. You remember, we have only 3 laps. You have to be at the right place when it comes to the last lap. So Rebecca is at the right place, and I know the way she lands, she might surprise us today. But at the same time, this 1,500 runner who's still hanging in there is a threat. We look forward to see the best girl winning today.
Yeah, of course, Isabella is saying if a 1,500 meters athlete is in the mix, there you go, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go for the athletes, and we have about 6 athletes stuck together there. Caroline Nyaga now taking control of the race. Of course, Rebecca Mwangi hanging in there, Nancy Chepkemei, and of course, Miriam now goes to the others outside lane, and of course a lot of pushing there, but they are still stuck together, 4 athletes, and I think it was too early for Miriam Cherop to start sprinting, because 1500 meters you have to maybe plan well.
Yes, you have to plan well, but still we have like 600 meters remaining. You can't tell the winner so far, but I'm seeing Rebecca still at the right position, but at least if I were her, I should be at the outer line by now to be sure that I will be able to kick by myself when I'm at the 400 meters.
And we also have Nancy Chepkemei, who has long strides. Do you think the long strides can help her maybe be on the top positions?
The long strides are okay because she's already ahead at the right position. But let's watch and see now that they are coming to the bell. And Caroline Nyaga is also there. It's a 1500 meter runner, just switching on to 5000. We really look forward to seeing the 4 now going fast. And the last lap, usually, it's very technical. Seeing Caroline Nyaga is a good runner too, but still, the position that Rebecca is, she can easily surprise us, but right now I'm seeing a problem maybe. If you leave that chance, you can easily lose.
Yeah, thank you. And of course, Nancy Chepkemei, they are applying the long strides there, and Caroline Nyaga is trying to hang on. And of course, that is Nancy, a KDF athlete, applying all her energy there in the last stretch, now going to the 100 meters. And she has started celebrating, of course. She's celebrating, waving at the crowd there. And she's very happy now that she's going for the win. And of course, holding her vest, showing that it's KDF. And she is the winner of this race. That is Nancy Chepkemei winning the national championships in 5,000 meters. Of course, Rebecca Mwangi comes third and Caroline Nyaga is second. Virginia comes in 4th place. I don't know what happened to Miriam Cherop. You can see her jogging to the finish line, and she was in a very good position. Of course, the diaspora athlete there, Caroline Kariba, finishing the race there in good style. Whoa, what a race.
What a race. You see, it's happened that you have to be at the right position at the last bell. That's exactly what has happened. And I wish those who are going to represent us, I hope the 2 ladies ahead, each has a chance of getting us a medal at the end of it. Thank you so much.
A replay there of Nancy winning, celebrating and of course she was holding her vest, saying that this is Kenya Defense Forces. Look at that. The long strides really helped her to, of course, beat the rich field that was hanging behind her. And there she is celebrating from the Kenya Defense Forces. I believe she comes from, I think, NYAYO Air Base in Italy. I think so. So that is Nancy Chepkemei.
Just ended race at the 5,000 meters. Caroline